Yo, it's your boy Sluu Hustle, and welcome back to the most unfiltered reaction channel on YouTube. And today's video is titled, Today Has Been the Worst Day of Big U's Life. This is another Big U update. I just gave y'all one a few days ago. Let's tap in with Poetic Flacco and see what he got for us.
A really terrible day after the feds exposed him and officially charged him with murder. But WACK100 just made Big U's day even worse. It doesn't officially charge Big U with the murder of Rayshawn Williams in a superseding indictment, which is boring because we already knew that was coming. Like, we already heard about this during the first complaint and indictment. They just didn't officially charge him with it yet. But something very interesting in this superseding indictment, they kept on mentioning Nipsey Hussle and certain things that Big U said about Nipsey Hussle and threats that Big U was making towards Nipsey. Like, for example, on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2022, Big U was caught on a wiretap talking about Nipsey Hussle. So Big U said that he was bigger than Nipsey Hussle, that he disciplined Nipsey Hussle, and that, he was bigger than any other Rolling 60s, including Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle.
Yo, don't tell me that this nigga got Nip killed, bruh. It was already out there, bruh. A lot of motherfuckers already had that bug in their ear that Big U got Nip killed. If it comes out that Big U really got Nip killed, fool, that should be crazy, bro.
So at that point would have been dead for 3 years now. So that really highlights the amount of hatred I think Big U had for Nipsey Hussle. That 3 years after his death, man, Big U was still on that with Nipsey. On that same call, Big U says that if anyone, for any reason, has an issue with him, they will no longer be alive. The feds is watching this like, hold on, man.
Yeah, you're bugging.
We know for a documented fact that you and Nipsey Hussle had issues. Like, the streets have been talking. This is a well-documented fact. Nipsey Hussle dropped a diss track on you. You and Nipsey Hussle had beef. So what do you mean? Now, the following day, Big U hopped on another call. Well, to be honest, this could have just been like a few minutes later because like the call was intercepted on December 31st. So like the minutes could have just been Big U just called the person back, okay? But January 1st, 2023, on an intercepted call, Big U was still talking about Nipsey Hussle. Now, he was telling the person that him and Nipsey Hussle didn't have beef, which we know it's a lie because they did have beef. But Big U, which I believe from my perspective was kind of sending like a little subliminal threat, let the person know, hey, bro.
Hold on. I'm reading this while Flacco's talking. Nah, let me disappear real quick. Bro, y'all see that shit? On January 23rd, on an intercepted call, defendant Henley said that he was not beefing with Nipsey Hussle because if anyone beefs with the defendant Henley, I'ma kill him, period. Nah, like, hold on, my fault. Like, he actually said, I'ma kill him, period. I am going to murder him. Yo, they like, come on, bruh. Like, Big U, that's wicked, bro.
Because if I had beef,
that's wicked, bro.
And the transcript said that Big U said if I had beef, I would have killed him.
Yeah, you gotta be careful saying shit like that,
right? So again, that could have been a subliminal to whoever he was talking about because we know for a fact that Nipsey Hussle and Big U had beef.
Yeah.
Now, to me, the feds is including this right in the superseding indictment because everything that's included in this indictment they're investigating. Right, the feds showed up to No Jumper, to Adam 22's house, and demanded that Adam 22 turned over the cease and desist that Big U allegedly sent to No Jumper. We now know that Loose Cannon sent that, but they were very interested in the cease and desist.
So, Loose Cannon sent the cease and desist like he was Big U because that's the whole thing. Loose Cannon was the one having that conversation with Adam anyway about Big U. That's why I guess it all made sense that it came titled as it was coming from Big U, that it was actually Big U. But it makes a lot more sense because Loose Cannon knew he fucked up going on No Jumper saying all that shit. And he can't just go to Adam like take the video down. Adam's like, man, this shit got millions of views. Why the fuck would I take it down now? What does it matter? But if a nigga like Big U says, yeah, I need this taken down. With everything he got going on out here, you know what I mean? Like,
that Big U sent over about Nipsey Hussle. Specifically, they mentioned Nipsey Hussle when they showed up to Adam's crib asking about Big U and the cease and desist. So we know for a fact the feds is investigating Big U for Nipsey Hussle murder. Now, if that's not bad enough,
That's
facing
tough.
a superseding indictment, getting officially charged with murder, and then potentially being charged with another murder of Nipsey Hussle, if that's not bad enough, WACK100 just made Big U's day even tougher, even worse.
Y'all know how WACK
because
get.
Big U
Y'all
found
know
out
how
today
WACK
that
get.
WACK100 just gave him an ultimatum. And if Big U don't follow this ultimatum, WACK100 and his legal team will literally destroy Big U. This is one of the examples of WACK100 playing the long game. And why I tell everybody, if you ever did WACK wrong, just pray and stay out his way. Because WACK ain't forgetting, bro. WACK is going to get his get back at some point. So when Big U was turning himself in, Big U made some accusations, right? Big U blamed this entire thing on WACK100 instead of his own decisions, right? So Big U is the one who allegedly went to Vegas and murdered his artist. Big U is the one who was on wiretaps calling himself anybody killer and threatening to murder multiple people. Big U is the one who extorted multiple business owners and NFL players and NBA players, allegedly.
All at the ripe age of 55 years old. This nigga's in his 50s doing this shit. Like, he ain't 30, damn near letting go of the streets, trying to transition into pop. Nah, this nigga's granddad doing this shit. Like, this is somebody grandfather, bro. Like, come on,
according
bro.
to the indictment. But
the OG of
those
OGs,
actions,
like, it's
Big
crazy,
U don't
bro.
believe is the reason why he's in jail. He believes that WACK100 is the reason why he's in jail, which to me is absurd, right? But Big U spent, his turn it in video discussing WACK100 and trying to turn the public against WACK100.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about WACK. WACK, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what they're saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. WACK said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody.
Nah, that's what they said you were doing. That's what they said you were doing. I don't know, brother. I want to, Big U, I want to believe it, bruh. I do. But hear me out, bruh. 20 business owners just don't fall into the FBI's hands without actually being extorted. Like 20 business owners, bruh. 5 people, they're out to get you. I feel you. Bro, you guilty, bro. You guilty, bro. Stop that.
But y'all sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men.
Even the biggest Big U supporters will hear this and think this is absolutely erroneous. That Big U is trying to turn his arrest into a civil rights issue. Big U got picked up not because he was like a black man or the second coming of Farrakhan helping black people. Big U got picked up because he was violating and brutalizing and victimizing black people at a rapid pace.
Facts.
Big U was doing too much, bro.
Way too much.
But Big U will look at what
they said. Shorty was extorting niggas, giving them back something, have them sign contracts to where, like, if you don't do what we're telling you to do and pay what I'm asking you to pay, I'm gonna come in there and take everything else again. You feel me? Murder. Not only are they trying to get the nigga for the Rayshawn, right? They trying to say he has something to do with Nip. So that was most likely orchestrated, sent off, because, like, a nigga said that he killed Nip because Nip called him a snitch and put that shit in the streets. But in reality, he might have just taken order from Big U. And then he's the head of the grid program for the Rolling 60s. That's the program where the Los Angeles city politics and politicians or whatever you want to call them, Los Angeles City Council gives money to gang leaders to report crimes and help them stop gang crimes. This nigga had his hand in every fucking pot he could. Every fucking pot he could. Big U was doing way too much, bro. Way too much.
And completely
and his son's in the NFL.
And then blame other people. Like blame the 600 and WACK100. Big U will continue to try to shame people for still watching WACK100, claiming that WACK100 is the reason why he's being locked up.
Who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man.
Damn, big bruh.
They done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
these dudes
wicked,
tagging
bro.
him. What kind of shit is this?
Yeah. See, now that shit, like, y'all gotta have respect for his child either way, bruh. That nigga's a made man. Like, regardless of what his father got going on in the street, sure, he a made man, nigga. I come from the same trenches you niggas come from, bro. I crawled out and got to the NFL. Regardless of what this man got going on, leave me the fuck out of that shit, bruh. He's a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm my own man. I know for a fact that nigga is his own man. Cut that shit out, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. What y'all, man, y'all, they bogus for that. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be mad
But
too.
y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That's why I tell a lot of
Yeah, I
y'all, man,
feel
leave
you,
Wack
bro.
alone, bruh. Do not beef with... Wack is a diabolical mastermind who plays the long game. See, WACK100 has had this footage of Big U lying on him for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years. But Wack has set back. Wack waited until Big U's resources has been depleted. Big U has had a...
Let's just get to it.
WACK100 has announced that Big U has an ultimatum. Retract everything he says in this video or else.
What's up to the IG streets, YouTube streets? You know, I always like to come to y'all first about anything I'm doing. I got a tough decision to make. Big U, when he turned himself in, made accusations that WACK100 and 600, he mentioned loose cannon, which he may very well be, but WACK100 and 600 was working with the feds to take him down. He said this to the world. My legal team, when it comes to my overall businesses and things that I do, they have some say-so in these matters. So I've been fighting them on what I didn't want to do, which is file anything against Big U.
See, now he's lying. He like, I ain't gonna lie. This video, we about to cut this shit. Cause I hate when niggas get the lying, bro. Like, man, what are you about to try to file a suit for defamation? Is what is that shit called? He's not defaming you. What is that shit called, bro? When a nigga, y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know the word. Yeah, defamation.
As I did with World Star and LA Media, and I won that case, and I got paid. So anybody that talks to this man, communicates with this man. I'm trying my best to keep my legal team from doing what they feel they're obligated to do, because my legal team is also my business partners in a lot of my business.
Understand this is checkmate. checkmate for several reasons.
No, it's not, bro.
Big U used his relationship with Worldstar to publish about a 20-minute video claiming that WACK100 was an informant, which turns out it was a lie. They had no proof whatsoever. Yeah. And Worldstar actually got sued by WACK and settled the case.
Yeah, that's different.
So there's already history of Big U spreading, I guess, misinformation that WACK100 is a federal.
Yeah. But he sued the platform that went out and posted that. Big U's his own private entity. I don't think it's going to be as easy to sue him for saying some shit because, nigga, that's truly how I feel. I can feel like you're a snitch and I can feel like you and 600 are working because you niggas actually don't like me and I got busted. What the fuck? Like, if I feel like you niggas are rats, I can say you niggas are rats without having proof. What the fuck? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I'm saying, nigga, you's a rat. That ain't the same as him going on that platform and then whatever bro call that shit. I forgot. The hip hop joint, Worldstar double down, like them doubling down on Big U statement is a different thing. Now, like, they're putting a stamp on it, but like, if one nigga says something, how is that? I'm not understanding what case they got here. I mean, they may have a case here, but nigga, Big U's fighting for his life right now, bro. Like, no funny shit. This nigga's fighting for his life, bro. You think he's worried about this case with WACK, bro? WACK, you got this shit, bro. That nigga's fighting for his life, bro. Whatever little money he got, you gonna take, but it's like, that's whatever little money he got. You're not about to get the money his son got and hey, the money I'm sure he put up with his bitch and all. You know how street niggas get, man. WACK trying to just crack this nigga head some more on a day that was already bad. That's all. None more, man. It's y'all boy Sluu Hustle. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check the description below to see how you can either win some cash, sneakers, or your favorite item from an online website once you send me a cart. Just check the description, do what it says. Once I choose you 3 winners, 3 of y'all, 1 of each selection. We'll go about it when we get to that point. See y'all at 1,000 subs. See y'all in the next vid. It's your boy Sluu Hustle. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me and this bitch ass nigga Flacco. See y'all again in the next one.